Hi, I'm Matt Young. I'm an actor and acting coach, usually in Suva, Fiji, but today I'm in Brisbane, Australia, and I teach with Dakuna Acting Club in Fiji. So today is part 2 or step 2 of deconstructing a monologue. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe below and look in the playlist for just deconstructing a monologue. And I'm giving you a 21-day week lesson on what to do when you're approaching a monologue. So this is for absolute beginners, but if you're not an absolute beginner, this is also just something to check back in. Ooh, am I doing all the work? Because there's a few things in here that I might say, like today's lesson, that hopefully are going to be helpful to even the most experienced actors. All right, so today I wanted to talk about looking at the title and deconstructing your title for major themes. Now, this can usually be very quickly done. So the great example are Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. There's a musical called Carousel, and if you divide the word carousel, well, carousel is obviously about something that goes round and round and round, which is one of the major themes of the show, especially since it takes place with the star catcher, someone from the other world looking back at the life of somebody on the earth. But also you divide that word into carouse and arousal, and it's about somebody who drinks a lot, beats his wife. It's about young love. It's about sexual frisson. So basically, that's a great example very quickly from our friends Rodgers and Hammerstein back in the 1940s. But last week, I started with The Father We Loved on a Beach by the Sea by Stephen Sewell. So I'm just going to really quickly take you through how I break down the title for themes. And again, if these things may be true, I free associate a lot while I'm doing this, so sometimes these things aren't going to be true, but what they're going to do hopefully is help you start to understand your character more and get more into your character and into the major themes of the play. Okay, The Father We Loved by On a Beach by the Sea. The first thing I'm going to say is the father. Okay, so it's not just father, which could be somebody's name, father who is obviously your dad, father who is also an authority figure, but the father. So that puts the father up in one particular place, yeah? So it's not just father we loved, but it's the father that we loved, yeah? The is an interesting article, yeah? It could be a father, it could be one father, but they've used the father. Within the word father, you could look at words like father sounds like farther. Father sounds like, there's the word other, like other. So perhaps the father is distant, yes? He feels like he's someone who's an other. We loved, okay, the father we loved. So we, who are we? We are more than one people. So this is obviously going to be about a family. This is obviously going to be about more than one person. So the we, so the character is going to identify as part of a collective we. We also, it could be small. We also could have to do with, going to the toilet. So maybe, again, we're looking back at memories from our childhood, perhaps. Again, we'll have to read the play to find out. Loved. Okay, great. So the father we loved. Okay, so this is clearly the father we loved is probably about someone who is dead. Yes, we do. The father we loved. Maybe we still love him. Maybe he's still present, but maybe he's so gone that we can't identify with him anymore. Yeah, so loved is a past tense. That's really important. Love, of course, brings about all these sorts of things. Like, so we're talking about love. So romantic love, familial love. The idea, the opposite of hate, yes? So we look at opposites as well when we're looking at our theme. The father we loved, anything, love, anything within there, oved, no. Sometimes I look into the word and see if there's other things within the word that might explain something as well. If we put we love together, well loved, so that's interesting. Well, again, has to do with sickness, has to do with health. Well loved, could explain more about the relationship of love that this family might have to the father. Again, these are all guesses. This is just guessing themes based on the title of the play. On a Beach by the Sea. So okay, there's not a whole lot there. Beach, okay, beach, well, great. Okay, beach, breach, beach, the water, beach, distance, beach, is it summer, is it winter? The beach, there's definitely lots of noise. There's waves crashing. Yes, so there's motion in the beach. Within the beach, there's an each. So each of us lives at the beach. Be, so let it be. Bees buzzing around. A bee. Beach sounds like bitch. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it has to do with, the feeling of complaint. By the sea. By the Sea, again, By the Sea is from all these different songs. You know, there's like old English songs, By the Sea. There's Bobby Darin, By the Sea. So again, that brings a lot of associations for me. Again, some of these things may actually pertain to the theme of the monologue or the play, maybe not. And then sea, of course, sea is about like looking, it's about seeing. So it's not only the ocean, but it's also about seeing, about being the father we loved on a beach by the sea. So who is this father? I don't know. Perhaps he's someone who's not present because we loved him and he's on a beach by the sea. So maybe that has to do with a memory. Maybe that has to do with a specific event in his life or in the life of the family of the play. So that's a really easy, quick breakdown of what we've done. Beach by, each be, the sea. Yeah, I don't think I've missed too much in it. Again, this title is long and expressive. Sometimes your titles are one words, brothers, which is about, obviously brothers, it's about others, it's about her is an important part of brothers. So I think there's a conflict between the two brothers about a woman in that movie. So that's another example of a real quick breakdown of the themes of a play or a movie or your monologue just based on the title. So hopefully by free associating, you're starting to live within the themes of those seas and sort of have some imaging for yourself as well. So the father we loved on a beach by the sea, already I have all these images of my father, of other fathers. I mean, definitely there's an English feeling to this for me because of that idea of by the sea, or even if I'm from New England, which I am in the States, you know, it's Cape Cod. You know, it's a seaside sort of like escape. So that's probably going to be very relevant to the themes of the monologue. Oh, it went on a bit long this week, but I hope that was helpful for you. Like I said, please subscribe below. Please feel free to share this. Every Tuesday, I'll be posting another step in the 21 steps. So this is step 2. So go back and look at step 1. And we will see you next Tuesday for more acting lessons, whether you live in Fiji or anywhere around the world. Okay, take care.